their founding convention starts today, so it starts the next day, and they refuse to talk to anyone about anything.
And it just shows you that this issue was so it was, I guess, an issue they will avoid like the plague.
Yes, literally run away from it.
And their view on the whole thing is that it's a political trap and it's designed to make them look bad to the general public, and I'm sure that that's a big piece of it for the NDP. It is a way to kind of remind voters that the perception that the conservative movement is full of so-called dinosaurs is alive and well. But I'm frustrated that the official opposition wouldn't debate a bill, and there as Derek Fildebrandt proved, there are meritorious arguments to bring into the debate on the issue that don't involve one's position on abortion. And they wouldn't do it. And I think there are a lot of people who are frustrated by it. And I think there are a lot of conservatives who are like, let's just deal with this issue and move on. Vote for the bill. It's not that big a deal. Let's move on to more important things. And I think there's people in the conservative movement who are frustrated with the way that the UCP has gone on this.
And on that note, there are people also pro-life groups who are extremely frustrated and very, very angry at the UCP for taking the position they did, because they see this as, for example, Jason Kenney is a noted anti-abortion activist, has been, that's how he started off his political career really, has always been against abortion. He's a Catholic. It kind of makes sense, morally why he's against it. But their point was, Jason, we thought that you were going to stand up for us. We thought that you were going to bring this, bring abortion back into the debate. Kenny has said he wasn't going to do that, but that's what they have sent these letters out saying, we're mad.
But too bad. Kenny is on the right on this issue. No one wants to bring back the abortion debate unless you're anti-abortion. And I think that this is a trap. The NDP, the bill is necessary, absolutely. But the UCP and Kenny see no upside to getting involved in this at all.
And politically, there's not.
And you can argue it's unethical, it's hypocritical, it's disingenuous. You can argue they're cowards running away. Absolutely, you're right on all points. But politically, it's probably a smart move. It's a disingenuous move. It's a very cynical move. But I think that he's thinking, look, this won't be a big issue in a week or a month from now. If we get involved in a debate, and I'm thinking someone could do a bozo eruption in a debate, because the NDP
and they would.
The NDP is hoping that even if you try and stick to the issues that we're talking about here, if you tried to avoid the discussing abortion, it may itself trigger a debate over abortion, and then the NDP is going to go after the UCP on this. So I think that this is something. Kenny is very disciplined. He's told his whole caucus, even though it's a free debate,
free vote.
A free vote.
Definitely air quotes around that.
A free vote. No one's going to vote, period. You will not even go in the room when they're voting on this.
Yep.
It will blow over and move on to other issues, including our convention and including the economy and the carbon tax, and let's just leave all this behind us.
And as the bells went for division in the afternoon's debate, which wrapped up second reading, there were 10 UCP MLAs in the room at the time. They're all male MLAs, fun fact. They all got up as the bells went off and walked out, and the NDP MLAs were calling out, "Bye, Richard. Bye, Rick. Bye. See you guys later." The vote happened, and Derek Fildebrandt, to the delight of many, called himself leader of the opposition in jest when he cast his vote, because he was the only Conservative in the House. Although Richard Starkey did call him out. Richard Starkey is, of course, a former Progressive Conservative, still calls himself a Progressive Conservative, even though the party doesn't really exist anymore. And, Starkey was like, well, there is a Progressive Conservative voice here too, Derek. And Derek's like, yes, sorry, you're right, member, there sure is. But as soon as that vote happened, then talk turned to another bill, and the UCP all just filed back in, took their seats again, and off they went. It was really quite something to watch. I've never seen anything like that before.
And Alberta Party MLA Greg Clark was making that point too. He said, I've never seen debate like this happen. And I mean, lots of people kind of came out and said it's, in quotes, shameful for the UCP to not have been there, at least for the debate.